While mountain bikes and hybrids have been long-term adapters of electronic technology, it's only more recently that we've seen road bikes embrace a little assistance. Certainly in a way that allows them to retain the aesthetics and ride quality that are an important part of their appeal. The challenge, well, it was not insignificant. How do you add a motor and battery to a bike without it becoming ugly, heavy, and downright noisy? Not the attributes you wanted associated with a modern road bike. For a while, it appeared the struggle may be too great to overcome, with a number of e-road bikes released that have left a lot to be desired. But, perhaps unsurprisingly, given the unrelenting march of most tech, the engineers won the day, and over the past year or so, we've seen several e-road bikes released that are both lightweight and quiet, as well as looking the part. So, here are our favourites for 2023. Stand the Domane SLR side by side with its acoustic counterpart, and it's hard to spot the difference. It's only the beefier downtube, which hides the 360 kilowatt battery, that gives the game away. It shares a similar endurance-focused geometry with a high stack and longer wheelbase, and even wider tyre clearance. The Domane Plus can fit up to 40mm tyres. There's also the same ISO-speed technology to reduce road chatter and hidden mounts for mudguards. It's even made from the same material as the regular SLR, Trek's top-tier 8000 series OC LV carbon. Certainly, if you're after an e-road bike that can be ridden on a club ride without raising eyebrows, then this is it. Not only is it aesthetically appealing, it uses TQ's revolutionary HPR50 system, which is said to not only be the lightest hub-driven offering on the market at just under 4 kilos for both motor and battery, but the quietest too. Trek claimed that it's twice as quiet as its previous e-bikes, with ambient wind noise cancelling out any noise from the motor. It all adds up to a bike that weighs just 12.6 kilos or just under 28 pounds in a size 56, but it also has a maximum assist of 15.5 miles per hour here in the UK or 28 miles an hour in the US, with a range of around 60 miles. Naturally, this level of tech doesn't come cheap, with the entry-level SLR6 costing £8,340 or nearly $9,000, while the flagship SLR9 is priced at £12,900 or nearly $13,000. According to Scott, the Solace eRide project was to target low weight, silence, compactness, and comfort. Combined, it's the holy grail for all e-road bikes, as designers and engineers seek to find ways to add to the road riding experience for those who want a little help without diluting it to the point it becomes unrecognisable. Interestingly, they've looked to the Addict Gravel model for inspiration rather than previous editions of the Solace. It's made for a road bike that's still endurance focused, but one that can handle some rough stuff too. In fact, Scott offered the Solace eRide 10 in both road and gravel configuration, with the gravel version using SRAM's Force 1 E-Tap, while the road bike is equipped with Shimano Dura-Ace Di2. The frame remains the same for both, however, using Scott's proven expertise with carbon to create a frame that's light, as well as one that balances compliance with stiffness. We rode the Solace both on-road and off, and it delivered predictable and assured ride quality on both surfaces without ever becoming dull. Like the Trek Domane Plus, the Solace is driven by TQ's impeccable HPR50 motor and battery, which, as advertised, is almost silent when in use. As for pricing, the Solace eRide 10s that we tested retail at nearly $10,100 or £9,200 for the gravel version, and nearly $12,000 or nearly £11,000 for the Dura-Ace equipped road model. You do also get a pair of Zip 303s and a Syncross Creston IC bar and stem, but it remains, admittedly, a considerable chunk of change to pay for a bike, electric or otherwise. Next up is BMC's newest electric road machine, the 01 Amp X, with the 01 signifying that this is designed as a flagship model rather than an entry-level offering. It shares plenty in common with both the Domane and the Solace eRide. It too is endurance focused and is built around a high-end carbon frame set that offers a more upright riding position as well as elements created with comfort in mind. There's clearance here for 38mm wide tyres. The shorter chainstays, however, 420mm compared to the Domane's 430mm for example, point towards improved manoeuvrability and perhaps additional stiffness too. Once again, the TQ HPR50 is the system of choice. Unsurprisingly, the combined weight of 3,900 grams for battery and motor is appealing to any engineer tasked with creating an e-road bike that's lightweight. The fact that it's compact too and can be discreetly hidden in the bottom bracket area and the down tube as it is here allows for a bike to retain the good looks of a regular road bike. The Roadmachine should appeal to fans of the original, with BMC's signature tube shapes and drop seat stays still present. Interestingly, BMC has opted to equip the bike with a SRAM 1x drivetrain, Force and Rival XPLR ETAP axis depending on the model, as well as redshift suspension stem and Pirelli gravel tyres. It certainly points to a bike with a dual purpose, as well as one that's designed to be pretty user-friendly. The Roadmachine 0, 1 and X is available in 6 sizes, ranging from 47cm to 61cm. The 1 is priced at nearly $8,900 or £8,100, while the 2 retails at nearly $7,900 or £7,200. Don't be fooled by the name. The Filante Hybrid is designed to resemble the Italian's brand flagship road bike, rather than that flat bar commuter you only ride to the office. Certainly, the tube shapes are reminiscent of the SLR, but Wilier has tweaked the geometry to deliver a more endurance-focused ride. Think higher stack, shorter reach, and longer wheelbase, and that's more in keeping with the other e-bikes that we've already covered. However, unlike Trek, Scott, or BMC, Wilier has opted for a rear hub motor rather than the TQ system that's concealed in the bottom bracket area of the frame. The Marley X20 is comparably light and the 250kW battery is neatly tucked away into the frame's down tube in a similar fashion to the others. By locating the motor in the rear hub, Wilier says it aids ease of maintenance given that it can be easily removed from the casing. Alongside the Marley system, the Filante Hybrid also features a built-in power sensor located in the bottom bracket. This system reads the power being delivered through the pedals and modulates the assistance accordingly. This, Wilier claims, translates to a natural pedaling experience with no jerks, sudden accelerations, or loss of assistance. We've yet to ride the Filante Hybrid, but it's an appealing proposition given Wilier's claims of better aerodynamics, lighter weight, and better performance. It's offered in 6 build options: Shimano Dura-Ace Di2, Shimano Ultegra Di2, SRAM Red Axis, and SRAM Force Axis, which starts at €9,300 and top out at €12,500 for the Red Axis model. We reviewed the carbon-framed Endurance SLe back in 2020 and enjoyed it so much, we gave it an Editor's Choice Award. It's still offered for 2023 and we've no reason to believe that it's lost any relevance over the past couple of years. In fact, the Hero build option, which features Shimano Dura-Ace Di2 and level DB35 wheels, has a claimed weight of under 10.5 kilos, making it the lightest bike on this list. It too uses the Marley Smart Bike system with its 250kW battery, hub-driven motor and 3 levels of assistance, operated here by a button mounted discreetly on the top tube. In fact, the Endurance SLe is pretty stealthy all round and ticks the box for those who want their e-road bike to blend in rather than standing out from the crowd. Being a Ribble, it's offered in a huge range of builds, making this also the most affordable bike here. The SRAM Rival 22 equipped bike can be yours for just under £3,000, while the Shimano 105 Di2 option is just £3,999. So there we have it, that's our roundup of the best e-road bikes for 2023. Which is your favourite? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, and we'll see you again very soon.